And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott.
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the bass line, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mast. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honey to milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Thank you so very much for being here. I'm Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. Oh, we doing it live, baby. We got all types of goodies coming up. Oh, yeah. Matt Gaetz in trouble. Epstein girls coming out in full effect again. Everybody wants to condemn Marjorie Taylor Greene. Got the Epstein thing pass in the House or the Senate, one or the other. We're going to find out. The internet went down today at a suspicious time. We'll find out maybe why. I don't know. Could be. You never know. And a whole bunch of other types of stuff. I got so much stuff. I hope it's jam-packed because you know we doing. We going all the way. All the way till Dark Man Steve. He comes on at 8 o'clock. So we'll end her, we'll get close to that, 7:55-ish, if you will. But listen, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm always crazy. I rewatched yesterday's show. Let me fix this a little bit. I rewatched yesterday's show a little bit, and I just got to apologize a little bit. I was exhausted. Your boy was exhausted. I think I counted 5 yawns. That's not good. To be honest, I was like, I never really thought of like not doing the show yesterday, but like I was never going to not do the show, but I did have a thought about it. I'm like, man, I should just go lay on the couch and go to bed. But it's too important. And we're so close. We are so close. It's like barely under 200 live view hours. And your boy is I gotta apply for it technically because God knows what they've heard me say on this thing. And, it might not be the best. But yeah. So sorry I didn't have any energy yesterday. I still gave it the old college try, as they say in the biz. But tonight's gonna be fun. I'm all fired up. Well, I got all types of stories and goodies and stuff going on. Let me get right to the chat. And like I said, also, I didn't even talk about Alex's stuff yesterday. Alex Stein had a battle with the Babylon Bee. I didn't even show the stuff. Your boy was exhausted. Also, I want to talk about what's going on with Alex and his new gig. I didn't mention it yesterday. At the end of our boy Doc Man Steve's amazing show last night, he's like, he was talking about the lineup. So I'll explain what's going to be happening with the lineup. It's going to be juicy. You might be a little sad. I know I am, but you never know. Listen, you never know. Things might work out a little bit differently, but it'll be all right. It's always going to be A-okay in my book. The great one, Bob Cook's here. Thank you, Bob Cook. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Candy, mother, effing Chuck-a-Lunkin' Powers, my dude. Thank you for being here, Bob Cook. Board. Oh, my God. Icy Bird, let's go. Icy, please tell me you subscribe to this channel. And everybody hit that like button, please. It does something. It makes me feel good. I don't know what the thumbs up button does. I hope it works. yeah, I'm so happy you're here. Icy Bird, Kenny, Bob Cook, and Johnny C. Friendly. My Chunka-Lucka. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Excuse me. Tomorrow's going to be another amped up show. Pumped up. Starboard Kicks is going to be kicking it with the one and only Nick the Gun Guy. I got to get a hold of you, Nick, if you're here you already. Tomorrow's going to be Slam Dancing. By the way, this morning on Bubba's show, it's always a great show. But it was interesting because White Ice Tea was in there. I hope White Ice Tea shows up tonight because he came out with some based ass takes. Shit that I'm going to be mentioning here in a little bit, but it was great. And we miss White Ice Tea around these parts. Truth is unbreakable. Let's go. Thank you so very much for being here. Maddie P in the place to be. You got to rhyme if you're going to try to do this thing on time. Thank you so much for being here. Love you, bro. There's my Chunka-Lucka. I'm telling you, tomorrow's going to be another banging ass show. I'm already thinking of all types of stuff to ask Nick the Gun Guy. I'm sorry. Man, I've been working, putting down like dusty material. I beat that little, nagging thing in my throat. Now I got this and that. It's like I'm an old man, cranky old man complaining. No, it's like, what the hell's going on? Love you, Nick. Thank you for being here, brother. My dog, Snizzook. I love Snizzook, Lizzie. Listen, me and Sniz sometimes will disagree here and there, but that's my dog right there. Never, ever forget it. Thank you for being here. I have the powers. The Kenny powers. That's what He-Man was talking about. If you didn't know. Let's go. Dark Matt Steve's in the crib. My dude. Let's go. We got to get that lineup. All right. I'm going to say it now. I'm not, because I'm going to forget. If I don't say it now, I'm going to forget. I'm so sorry about that. I should have hit the cough button, right? That's the cough button. That didn't look like I was coughing. That was terrible. I fake coughed, and now it feels worse. Anywho, since our boy DMS is here, and the gang's all here, let me just tell you what is going on with our boy Alex Stein. So, all right, I'll do it like this. Let me find this real quick. I'm not done with you, chat. I am not done with you yet. Real American Voice, right? What the hell is it? It says live. Don't go live. Okay. Who else is on Real American? All right, so here's the deal. Alex Stein was let go from the Blaze. And they also let Dave Landau, Quarterback Garrett, and the whole I always want to say Real World. The fucking World Show. What the hell's wrong with me? Whatever. The great Dave Landau, Quarterback Garrett aren't there anymore either. Let go of the number one producing pimp of all time, Brandon, go. Let JVT go. We're done with them. But Real America's Voice, who used to have Charlie Kirk. They still have a show, but you know what I mean? We lost the kingpin, the pimp. The pimpinest pimp of all time. Steve Bannon, piece of shiz. Sorry, Stevie. We exposed your ass last night. As tired as I was, I still got your ass, Steve Bannon. I knew something fishy. Wait, I only got a little face. Let me put my bigger face up there. I hate when it's just a little tiny face. All right, now you can see me. I'm just going to take this away for a second because I don't know why I can't get... Let me see if I can pull my thing up. There we go. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's do it. Let's get it popping. All right, now I feel better. I'm always like... I can't see my mouth. Can't see my mouth moving. I don't know if you guys can see this that well looking at my replay here, but They got this dude, John Solomon. I love John Solomon. John Solomon does legit. He's one of the true journalists out there. You got Turtle Boy, John Solomon, what's her name? Ernest Hemingway's granddaughter there, or whatever the hell she is. You got Steve Bannon. Look at this piece of shiz. Let's just listen to this guy for a second. This has nothing to do with anything. Wait, what are they saying? Why did the Jews support Mamdani in New York City? The vast majority of Jews in America identify with the progressive left far more than they identify with Judaism. This is a sad fact, but it plays out in the electoral politics. All right, I guess I just said what they're going to say. But this is Steve Bannon. For those who don't know, Mr. Super MAGA guy. He was one of the people who, I don't know if he coined the phrase, but he definitely flipped that coin all over the place for people to see, was alt-right. And I always had a problem with alt-right. You can ask my son. I'm like, what the hell is alt-right? If you're going down the road and you can either go left or right, it's like, let's go right. No, let's go alt-right. And you go to the left. And then you get, like I said yesterday or the day before, whatever the hell day it is now. I agree with a ton of stuff that Nick Fuentes says. I still don't trust that Chuckalunka. I don't know. He's always been a fed cat boy weirdo. I don't know. But I do know that he would say he's alt-right. And if you listen to a lot of shit he says, like he's on Tucker and he just throws out there, well, I love Stalin. Oh, that's kind of Ben Shapiro, but whatever. He says like, oh, I've always been super fond of Stalin, looked up to him or idolized Stalin, whatever the hell he said. It's like, what? Dude, what? He's just, you can't trust his ass, but he was alt-right. So when I think of alt-right, I'm like, you're going to tell me to go into the Capitol, get me arrested, throw it in solitary in my undies while you're out making money? Trust you, little Heineken. But this is Steve Bannon. I'm not even going to play him because I don't even think he talks on this one, but all right. I know. I'll hurry up. So it looks like Charlie Kirk, Steve Bannon, they got this reject guy from Eric Bowling. Shitty dude. Used to be on Fox. Straight up Zionist piece of shiz. You got there's good people and bad people. But, you know, Jack Posobiec, I think he's got his own show. Host of Human Events. I don't know. It's either this broad or Jack Posobiec. Something about Jack Posobiec, too. All you Jack Posobiec lovers, don't be mad at me, okay? I just don't care for him. He seems super sneaky as AF. I don't know what to do with this dude. Oh, shit. Did they let Jason Whitlock go, too? Let's see something real quick. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Did they let Sarah Gonzalez go too? Wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking hot minute. Wait a second here. I'm not seeing anything from Blaze. The Blaze. Holy cannoli. He got the boot too, huh? It looks like he did, right? I'm so sorry. I don't see anything. Usually he's like, Glenn Beck's the best. I love Glenn Beck. All right, fine. We'll ask Gronk. Gronk, let me know, Gronk. Look at that. He used to say host of blah, blah, blah on the Blaze. I'm telling you, they let this fool go too. Did the Blaze let Jason Flintlock Wood go? Whoops. Hello. Question mark. Sorry. I just got to know this. I'm so sorry. All right. While we're waiting for that, let's get out of this one. So anyway, I'm so sorry for the long way. I want to see who else was on here. So there's a bunch of other Chuckaluckas on here. So long story short, they haven't put ink to pen just yet, but Alex is supposed to be the new 11 p.m. guy on Real America's Voice. There's a couple problems with that. Number one, I love when my boy right here, I gotta check, right here, this super dude right here, love when my boy goes a little late. I mean, sometimes I get it, dude. He's been getting off around like 10:30, and that's fine. We're all freaking, exhausted. But it's like, so I guess our boy is gonna be going from like 8 to maybe 11 here and there. To be honest, I love you, Alex, but if DMS goes to like 11:15, 11:20, I gotta stick with my boy. Like, we started something, we're gonna finish it. And we can always, scroll backwards. But it's not gonna be the same type of show. It's not gonna be wild. Maybe it is. I don't know. Oh no, look at this. Can you guys read this shiz? It's kind of blurry on my end. No, the Blaze did not let Jason Whitlock go. He joined the Blaze in 2021 and continues to host Fearless with Jason Whitlock as of November 2025. His recent social media activity includes posts from today, aligns with his ongoing role in sports commentary under the Fearless banner. It does? Did you guys see it say Fearless? Hold the horses here. Get your horses held. How do I get out of this thing? Get me out of here, Gronk. What are we going to do to get out of there? I don't know where he went. Flint Lockwood, where'd he go? Jason Flint Lockwood. Do you guys see anywhere where it says host of Fearless? It used to say it. I don't care what anybody says. That's what it said. I think they let him go. I don't see nothing here. Yeah, of course he still talks sports. That's what he does. He talks sports. I think they let that Chunkalunka go. Gronk doesn't know what the French toast is going on here. All right, let me get over to this page. Let me get back to my wonderful, amazing, beautiful, special, super duper people. I love them all. So Alex is going to be on Real America's Voice at 11 p.m. Like I said, it hasn't been inked yet, but it's pretty much a done deal. So that'll be our lineup. I'll come on at 6 to 8. Doc Mass Steve from 8 to maybe 11. Whenever Doc Mass Steve wants to go, that's when he'll go. And we'll enjoy every second. And then we'll go over to Alex and watch him. But here's another problem. I've been trying to ask Alex, and he's not really sure either. I'm like, because Real America's News is like free for everybody on DirecTV. It's like, bro, I ain't got cable. You think I got cable? I think it's going to be like you just saw, like with Steve Bannon and that other chick and everybody else. Like, they'll bring up guests and shit like that. It's going to be fun. A little change of pace, but me and DMS ain't going nowhere. We are going nowhere. Thank you for being here, Suzette. Love you. Are we sure Nick the Gun Guy isn't banned in Massachusetts? I mean, he is a gun guy. Let's just not tell him. As long as we don't tell anybody, I think we'll be all set. White Ice Tea is a based ninja. He really is. He's a super based ninja. The Fat Pig is in the house. Everybody give Fat Pig some love. The Glorious Pig. Thank you for being here. Scott, can we do start of the show for tomorrow? I usually will do my little intro and then say hi to everybody and then bring a guest on. But that's interesting. Maybe we could do it like that. I think so. We'll see. I'll think about it because the way I have to set it up and start it, I think we should be able to do it. We'll see. Morgan Elizabeth's in the house. Thank you so much. Morgan, I went and tried to find that thing on Kick yesterday. I couldn't find. I think I found it, but it didn't seem like the same name that you said it was like. It's like a faux fish tank deal. And our boy Alex B's on it. So I wanted to see it, but he wasn't on there. I don't know if he was sleeping or if he left. I don't know what the French toast happened. Fuentes is like Temple. Yes. I agree. I absolutely rootin' tootly agree. I think Jason Whitlock's a solid dude. Like, there's some stuff I disagree with here and there. But if we agreed with each other on every single thing, we'd be a bunch of leftists. And life wouldn't be that much interesting. I walked away for a second. You said Alex is going on at 11 p.m. Yes. It's going to be, he's going to be on Real America's Voice News Network. And like I was saying, it's going to be, it's on like Direct TV for free. Other people have to like pay for it a la carte, like if you were like Comcast and shit. And I'm like, that's nice. But is it going to be on like YouTube? And I think it might be on X or something. I don't know. But me and you, brother, we are here for life. I honest to God, like when Alex was over, I ain't gonna lie, I was really sad. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I was hoping he'd just pick right back up. He got his own office. I'm like, I do enjoy, I ain't gonna lie, I love the extra hour, but I'd give the extra hour up real fast if we can get Alex Stein back on at 7:00. Here's the other deal. It's going to be a 5-day, Monday through Friday instead of just, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday like he used to do. It's just going to be a little bit of a change is all. That's what I was getting to. Going to be a little bit of a change. And change, I hate change. But usually change ends up working out in the long run. But I still don't like change. I don't like any change at all. I like like pennies change. Pennies, nickels, quarters, dimes. Dan Diaco this morning wants to get rid of the nickel. What the heck are we doing? I like that kind of change. 11 p.m. But that's when I watch the local. That's what we used to watch it. If you had like Fox 25 Boston, it would be the news at 10. And then you could watch other shows at 11:00. Me and Kenny Powers are showing how old we are. We are forever 31 in this room, unless you're younger than 31. You lucky bastard. The network would never let him take your spot, DMS. Nobody's taking his spot. Oh, cool. I always wanted to satellite dish. Yo, Johnny C. Fraley, but you have to get a box. You got to get a Bubba box to watch Stein now. Great. Does get the box, Bubba TV box, get One America, Real Voice America? Oh my God. I don't think so. B-Dubs, thank you for being here. Love you, B-Dubs. Thank you so much for being here. You never liked Matt Gaetz? I love Matt Gaetz, but when you look at his face, you're like, it's like the Steve Bannon effect. It's like, something's not right. It's almost like, you remember that movie with the vampires? And it was like Tom Cruise was like the main vampire. Interview with a Vampire, right? Matt Gaetz looks like, he's like a regular dude. And then all of a sudden you turn, like you look at him, he looks creepy. And then you turn and look and he's got fangs. And a little bit of homoerotic fangs going on, if I remember that movie correctly. Interview with a Vampire. It had the other dude, Brad Pitt, in it. It was really, something was, it was a little sketchy. Little sus. But it was still a great movie. I don't care. And then they took a little girl. It was kind of like, what is this? Vampires on Epstein Island? Alex Stein is going to be hosting The Voice. He's going to be with Snoop Dogg. He's going to be like Snoop. Dude, why can't he? He's like, I'm a pimp on a blimp. And he's like, Snoop's like, yeah, PIMP double dizzle shizzle blizzles. That shit would be actually badass. I'd watch that show. If it ain't on YouTube, it ain't real. Real America's Voice, only on YouTube. I hope so, because we're going to lose our trio, our third in the trio. I love opening up for you guys. Like, DMS is such a pro. Alex, of course, is a pro. I'm getting there. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I'm just making my way in the world today, and I'm giving it everything I got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would mean a lot. Would you like to get away? Let me see. Now I'll have 3 reasons to watch that show. Icy Bear, remember when Dish was popular? Now I haven't seen one in years. I know! Alex was telling it, and I'm like, bro, you gonna be on like Betamax? Is the shit gonna be like available on cassette tape? Or 8-track? Even better, it's gonna be available. The podcast version will be on 8-track. Alex, I love you. I'm only joking. The jokes. Promo code Bubba for your TV Bubba TV stream TV box. Change sucks. Yes. At first, but leads to positive outcome. More will tune in if it's YouTube. Exactly. I hate change, but I always end up, change. Change puts me in a headlock. Next thing I know, I'm like, oh, this is cool. All right, you can let go now, change. You don't have to choke me. I get it. Dude's face got weird AF. I know. Matt G is Dracula's son. Oh my God. I just said Matt Gaetz. Matt G is Dracula's son and better choice. See, that's what I think too. Like, we'll get to the Matt Gaetz stuff. Matt Gaetz is accused of paying $400 to bang some 17-year-old homeless girl twice. So it sounds bad. Okay? It sounds bad. And please remind me if I forget to get to that story like I do every day. He kind of reminds me of Quagmire. Giggity giggity. He does. Giggity giggity. He looks like Eddie Munster who had work done. Yeah, that's true. Giggity baby. Gene Lasker, how about it? We love you, Gene Lasker. I am going to pretend you are the real Gene Lasker, and I want you on this show. Tomorrow we have Nick the Gun Guy, and there ain't no doubt about that. But we'll have Gene Lasker on any other day of the week. I only like Gaetz because he makes a certain segment of the population very upset. I think I'm with you on that. Honestly, like I was saying a minute ago, I totally lost my train of thought. I never do that. If you don't look at Matt Gaetz's Eddie Munster, Dracula's son face and his hair and everything, and if you just listen to what he says, he is like my favorite politician. He really is. Oh, everything he says is the shit. And then you look at him and you're like, oh no! Put the girl down! Put her down, dagnabbit. She said she was 18. Don't tell everybody my story. No, she did. The giggity goo. I didn't know she was 14. I thought she just. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that's perfect. Maddie P, get the pop. Alex is going to be on Me TV only. Oh my God. I'll be like, honey, get the thing where you plug it into the TV to get the Jello pudding pop. At 11, it's Alex Stein followed by the Virginian. Oh my God. Oh my God. Popping all over the place. Aluminum foil on Bunny brings in more change. Exactly. Sorry. I remember my brother and I had that deal, and he'd say, hold it right there, and I'd hold it. And after like 5-10 minutes, I realized, like, wait, I'm not holding this. I want to watch too. Dagnabbit. It is true. If you put the aluminum foil on, I learned a trick too. My brother is smart as a whip. We made like a satellite dish out of it. and we put the aluminum foil all the way down the rabbit ear, and then at the top we made a satellite dish, and the shit worked. It was amazing. Gaetz was one of the Republicans that was pissed at the Speaker of the House for not cutting spend. Exactly. And they're like, no, get this guy out of here. They have a fund, okay, for congressmen and senators in the House and Senate. Specifically, there's like $1 billion in it, and it's specifically for payoffs for, people having sex. Even giggity. And Matt Gaetz is the only one who gets exposed this whole time. Something's up. Something's up. I don't know. See, I know that's why I like him. It's weird. I don't know. I'm with B-dubs too, though. It's like something's off with the dude. But it's like, maybe if you just like keep him away from, the 17-year-old girls. I know. I can hear Sniz right now. She said she was 18. That's the truth. The truth of the matter. Gunsmoke, followed by Alex Stein. Duct tape holds antennas guaranteed. Oh, yeah, but you need the aluminum foil around it. Acts like some sort of, extra antenna to stay. Danny Rebel 33, my dude, let's go. There's a bunch of Portland stuff going on, too. Dagnab, thank you for reminding me. I retweeted some of them. Hopefully they'll be up here. All right, let's get down to business, shall we? I got so much stuff. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it. With all of these things and stuff I have for you. Goodness gracious. Did we end here? No. Yesterday, Trump said, I'll sign it. You think I'm afraid? I'm not afraid at all. If they send the Epstein Files Transparency Act into law from the Congress, I have no problem. I will sign it. No problem. Right now, right here. I will sign it. Put it on my desk. Call it a day. Yeah, so we are right back where we started. This broad's great. She's like, now I understand why certain people wanted these damn emails hidden. This girl does an amazing job. We got to hear this. We got to. It's 3 minutes. I don't know if I can stand the whole thing, but let's see if we can last.
You guys have no idea what I have uncovered in these emails. Starting with Chatty Cathy here. Of course, this is all alleged, but I think the evidence is pretty clear. Now, you may recognize her from September when she was exposed as being an executor for Epstein's will. She's also the top legal counsel currently at Goldman Sachs. And there are hundreds of very friendly emails exchanging confidential White House insights for both Obama and Trump, even blaming feminists for Epstein's legal problems. Basically got her big break when she prosecuted Enron executives, and she was the one who dealt with all the Benghazi stuff in the Obama White House. But here's the thing about dear old Kathy, because Obama wanted to nominate her for Attorney General. And not only did she decline that offer, but she claimed the reason that she turned it down was because the confirmation process would be difficult because of her close relationship with Obama.
Let me just tell you right now, these Epstein files are just going to lead us all over the place, and it's going to distract us. Now, on Bubba's show this morning, Bubba the Love Sponge, they were talking about, is this going to be a distraction? And Bubba's not wrong. He's like, Trump is the greatest, I don't know, celebrity, politician, whatever, ever, who can say some shit and brings all the attention back on himself, and people forget everything that's going on. Some people like, hey, wait, where you going? I was mad about something, and everybody's walking with Trump. Well, Trump's lost a lot of that shine, but he wants to release these. I don't know why he wants to release them. I hope he wants to release them for good intentions. I truly in my soul feel and believe that Trump was just, following what Bibi Netanyahu was telling him to do. Everybody in their great grandmama knows that Epstein worked for the Mossad. People say, well, he worked for the CIA as well. Well, look who, is in the CIA and the Mossad. Same exact people. It's literally our CIA is with the Mossad. The only difference is if you're currently working for the Mossad, they don't tell us anything. They give us fake bad intel on purpose. And our CIA, they're little puppets, and they tell them everything. We live in a really weird, strange time. It's not good. I don't feel particularly safe. Wait, hold on. He said he opened that other Epstein investigation into the Democrats. So I expect even if it makes it to his desk, he'll say they can't be released because of an ongoing investigation. Interesting. Very interesting. Sniz said, I heard that the rifleman guy was gay. I heard that too. This lady is wacky, bro, but she's really good. Preview of the soon-to-be-released Epstein file. The following people are known to be affiliated with Epstein. Blank and blank and blank. Also blank. Let's not forget blank as well. Stein at 11. I know it's going to be weird. I'm about to be laid off so I can watch Stein for a couple months, but it's going to be rough. Who cares? I love it. All right, ready? Let's
in a politically charged environment. White House officials apparently did not want Obama to put her on the top of the AG list because she couldn't take it. They were just so afraid of her getting bullied. And she didn't just withdraw her name. She quit the White House completely.
Wow, it's weird, right? So Susan Rice was named in that position as AG, but Obama wanted this white lady in there. This white lady who's besties with Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Very weird. And she's like, no, don't nominate me. They're going to look into me.
I'm going to take a stab in the dark here and say that she did this because she knew what they would find if they dug into her. And it just so happened that after she left the White House, she worked for Latham and Watkins from 2014 until 2020 when she went and worked for Goldman Sachs. And guess who has been represented by this law firm since 2004? Now, allow me to bring your attention to this email between Kathy and Epstein in 2014. Keeping in mind, in September of 2014 was when she was being speculated as AG. It wasn't until October that she withdrew from consideration.
By the way, before we forget, Jeffrey Epstein was found guilty and all that stuff in Florida on like the most measly charges of all the underage rape stuff in 2011. So this is 2014. The chick is still messaging Epstein and saying, well, talk to your boss, talking about Obama. Everybody's sitting there pointing the finger at Trump. And I think, there's like 20 different things that, could be the reason why Trump said, all right, release him. You want them released? I was protecting you. No, I'm not. I think this could be why. I think he's just sick and tired. He's like, you guys are all pointing the finger at me? This is your boy. I think he might be honest. So let's just say it's almost done.
September 19th, 2014, from Jeffrey. You need to talk to boss. First message. Agreed, but I need to be prepared to say yes before I talk to him. Understood, it comes down to high risk, reward, low risk, professional, emotional, financial. Kathy says most girls do not have to worry about this crap. Epstein replied with, girls, careful, I will renew an old habit.
That's not good, which means Kathy knew I'll renew an old habit. This is 3 years after he was convicted.
Then Kathy says this is UNGA week, so the boss will be in town too. UNGA stands for the United Nations General Assembly. And who was speaking at the United Nations that week? Then in October, she forwarded a story about her withdrawal from AG to Epstein. Seems pretty obvious to me that some knew her connection in that White House, but not Obama. Because not only is she referring to Bibi as her boss while she is still working under Obama, but there's an email from 2012 where Epstein is telling Reed Weingarten that Dershowitz said that Obama called him to ask him what was going on in Israel.
Whoa, wait a minute. I got that wrong. I read that letter either yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. I thought your boss, ask your boss, was Obama. But it's not Obama. Holy mackerel. This you pull the thread more and more. I told you this broad's good. She's hilarious.
Why would he need to do that if she's right there? Now, you'll remember from one of Virginia's depositions that in 2011, the FBI approached her while she was living in Australia, saying they wanted to reopen the investigation into Epstein. And there's a whole paper trail of FBI documents showing that in March of 2011, they were clearly reinvestigating and had reopened the case. Rumler was not appointed to her position in the White House until June of 2011. And she recalls the last conversation she had with the FBI agent, Jason Richards, telling him that he wanted to reopen it, but he was having trouble from the people above him. And he told her that his hands were tied, the chain of command was preventing the investigation from going further. Now,
this shit is crazy. I know it's a Dutch Duke's in the house. Let's go. My dude. Thank you for being here. This Epstein a-hole had his grubby little claws and everything. It's yes, that's the problem. Can you imagine her at 3 a.m. when the lights come on? She'd be like, Maddie P, do you know something? 2 of my beers are missing. 2, not just 1, but 2 of my beers are missing. Were they you? I don't think they were. You were in the bathroom. Oh, my brain was going. Obviously, a credible source. She's reading the papers. That's the deal, though. She is reading the actual evidentiary papers. It's hard to say no. My dog. Who are they talking about? This broad in the back, not the funny one in the front, but the chick in the back, Kathleen, like Bummel. I forget her last name. Who's this lady? What's the name? Kathleen. Oh, hold on. It's almost done. I can't watch that whole thing.
Sure, that's pretty thin. But who was the head of the FBI in 2011? Oh, Robert Mueller, you say? Funny how I have this email from Kathy to Jeffrey in 2017 that said maybe Trump wants to get impeached. Going after Mueller is declaring holy war.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Going after Mueller is declaring a holy war?
Oh. So Robert Mueller too. Weird how nobody's talking about that.
This chick is fun. I don't care what you say. This chick is funny. All right. That's going to be the end of that. Is this going to be bigger? I guess you guys can kind of see it. This was yesterday. Breaking news. Rep Tim Burchett. We're going to be hearing a lot about this guy, Tim Burchett. He sounds like he's the new, like, Massey. If you see the other stuff, he's based as all hell, but I don't think he's going along with all of the foreign influence, if you know what I'm spraying. He says that Thomas Crooks, the dude who shot Trump in the ear in Pennsylvania, was groomed by the CIA and MK Ultra style mind control programs for the sole purpose of taking out President Trump in Butler, PA. Now, you might look at it. It was funny. Donald Trump decides to release the Epstein files. There's our boy, Dark Matt Steve. Now, I'm going to skip up to here. I hope I can find that real quick in a second. I know I'm all over the freaking place here. All over the place. We were talking around. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. What the hell is it? No, that's not it. Oh, my gravy. I think I went way too far up. Come on, I had a story that went along with that one. Or maybe I didn't. I thought I did. Tim Burchett says Thomas Crooks was groomed by the CIA MK Ultra style. Dang it! I know I have it somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. Thomas Crooks is in a BlackRock commercial. Did you know that? This man right here, Tucker Carlson, exposed everything about Tim Crooks. You can watch him tomorrow after Bubba's after show, after the blizzard, because you can't miss DMS. Alex isn't on it at 11 o'clock yet, but we all need sleep. I see all you beautiful, wonderful, amazing, brilliant people, hilarious people every morning. I know you're tired like I am. There's no way you're staying up after 11. Alex Stein, 9 hours ago, said Mark Levin, right? Would get humiliated and would do more harm to the Israel First movement by doing the debate than running from it. This dude says Mark Levin's where the heck is it? Mark Levin's reason for not debating Tucker Carlson is because Mark refuses to platform Tucker. I'm not going to platform that jackass. And that Tucker only wants Mark on to help with his ratings. Mark Levin, 84.7 thousand subscribers. Tucker Carlson, 5 million subscribers. Yeah, you're going to platform him there, buckaroo. I don't think so. He'd be platforming you lunatic. All right. Another one from Alex Stein. This is yesterday, but still. California is absolutely insane in the membrane. You're more likely to go to jail for defending yourself against a criminal than actually being the criminal. Look at this mess. According to law enforcement, the gun used by a former Los Angeles Laker, Christian Wood, to defend his Sherman Oaks Airbnb from multiple felons coming at him at once, attempting to home invade robbery, was a ghost gun with an illegal high-capacity magazine. Those who don't know what a ghost gun is, you get a 3D printer. You can find the schematics online. You put it into your 3D printer somehow. I don't have a 3D printer yet. You put it into the 3D printer. It prints it out. You file it down a little bit. Click it into place. And now you get yourself a ghost gun. Wood claimed the gun was not his, excuse me, and that he found it in the 2-story rental home, which I kind of believe, but who knows. LAPD are testing all aspects of the found firearm for connections to the previous crime. There are no safe spaces left in Gavin Newsom's lawless California. Former LA Laker Christian Wood fired shots at several felons trying to break into his house. This is ridiculous. I wonder what Nick the Gun Guy would have to say about that mess. She's Emma Epstein, but it's pronounced differently. No relation. She needs to chill the F out. She's too spazzy. She's a little spazzy. I'm a little spazzy, so maybe that's why I think she's a little funny. But I do, I read those same things, and I didn't know you were supposed to read them bottom to top. I was reading them top to bottom. And when she read them bottom to top, to be honest with you, that's why I loved that video, because I was like, oh my goodness gracious. It makes sense when you read it top to bottom to top. Just a coinky dink, I'm telling you. Bummer of a coinky dink. She's making my anxiety worse. Her data could be spot on, but it's hard to get past the presentation. I do agree with you. I didn't watch the whole thing, to be honest with you. And it's like, that's why I was like, I don't know. I watched up to a certain point, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I'll use it for the show. But she does get a little crazy, creepy, but it's pretty weird. Whew. Excuse me. If more people paid 1/4 of attention this lady does to shady politics, it would be a better country. Exactly. Rummeler. I think that's her name, Kathy Rummeler, or it's Grummble. Maybe it's Blummel's defense attorney. I'm not sure. Mueller, Bueller, base Melissa McCarthy. That's perfect. I think that's perfect. She's good, brother. Yes. Bueller, anyone. The Scott Starbo Show, where ADD vines to thrive. Yes. No blizzard tomorrow, cousin. What? Man, I love the blizzard. What are they doing? They do these stupid cards. I'm sorry, Seth Kushner. I haven't bought a good sports card in forever. I was gonna say since I was a kid, but I did buy like my son a couple like Tom Brady's and stuff. And like Vince Wilforks and shit like that. He still has them. I hope he better have a damn Tom Brady's. I had an ADD joke, but I got distracted. Damn, you guys are the best. We could write a movie with all these amazing brains in here. I'm telling you. Fox is kind of a platform. Sort of. One good thing. Yeah, I know. I get you. I get that comment now. But here's the thing. Yeah, I guess. Well, so I should have probably set that up. I kind of presumed you guys knew what that was about. So TPUSA asked Tucker Carlson and Mark Levin to debate at, I don't know where it is, Arizona State or wherever the heck their next thing was going to be or whatever. It's upcoming event. Oh, it's an AM Fest, which I think is in Florida. It was in Tampa last year. I don't know where it is this year. Wouldn't it be badass if it was right around BARP? Oh my God, you Tampa Bay residents, you're so lucky. It's where all the fun's happening. So, but Mark Levin's like, I'm not gonna platform that jerk. He's a big jerk, you know that? He's an anti-Semite. I'm not platform. It's like, dude, what do you mean platform? Nobody watches your boring ass show, Mark Levin. But Matty P's got a point. He is on Fox News. So even though he doesn't, but here's the thing, he's on Fox News, right? Millions of people watching supposedly on Fox News. Why does he only have 56,000 followers? Tucker's got 5 million followers. So, but you're right. I get you. It's a sneaky good point. He has a decent brain. Unfortunately, he has a social contagion. Yes. That's bold to defend yourself with a homemade gun. If you're at home, use a homemade gun. I just hope the bullets aren't homemade because I don't know if that's a good idea. Mixing powder around. More of a range toy or a throw. Yes. It really, I don't know. People like dip it in alloy, like hot metal, and then it's just a gun now at that point. Like a real gun. But I've never made one. I don't know how to do all that mess. You know, I see people on TikTok that are selling 3D printers and shit because TikTok is just now like and Temu. And it's like, oh guys, look, watch my 3D printer stream. And it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. How much is it? Oh, the link's in the description. And you get like 7,000% off today. And you also get your free coupon code for another $7,000 off. It's like, wait, how much is it? They're all $300. They're all like $300. And it's like, well, how long is this going to take? Well, I'll be streaming for the next 72 hours when this Pop Mart fucking Labubu thing is being. It's like, dude, no. I still want a 3D printer, but not that bad. I'm not hard up for a 3D printer. She's a 7, not a BBL. Not a BBL. Dude, you got to see Kirk versus the Lizard Man. It kicks ass. What, in the Next Generation? Oh, wait. I missed it. Remember when Captain Kirk made that mortar gun and got the Lizard Man on that planet? I think I actually do. I feel old. I've got folks in Tampa. Tampa is the shiznit. Let's go. Because boomers can't handle the truth. You can buy 80% lower, no printing. Yeah. No shit. Land of the Lost. Whenever I think of Land of the Lost, now I think of Will Ferrell. He ruined it for me. Ruined it all. Does the 3D printer get all the channels? I think the Bubba 3D printer box. I think you can print the channel out. So it might take a while. Each frame will come out. Fat Buddhist! Let's go! Matter of fact, Danny Rebel 33, you, my friend, are going to have Elmo and a squirrel in your neck of the woods very soon, sir. And that shit's going to be viral as all hell, and I can't wait for it. I won't say any more. I won't say any more about it. Promo code Bubba for your 3D printer box, TV box. Lobby, is that the promo code? Hall of Famer here, Sniz, is telling people. Oh, it is. All right. Never mind, Lummy. You're right. Sniz is promo code Lummy for your 3D printer box, TV box. You know what? Lasker, I don't need you kind of programming. I don't know. I just like to do Bubba's voice. That's all. Slee Stacks in Star Trek. That's a fucking tongue twister. Please, everybody, smash that like button. It needs punishing. Punish it. Whoop that thing. Oh my God, time's flying. Holy cannoli. I'm being a whack job. All right. 7 hours ago. Today, the Epstein discharge petition is finally getting a vote. That's the worst Marjorie Taylor Greene of all time. Is this the one? All right, so here's the thing, okay? This was irking me. While I was watching Bubba the Love Sponge today, I just wanted to go live right then. I'm like, I needed I just wanted to let loose. I'll play this and then it's 4 minutes. Holy cannoli. All right, here's the deal. Any girl that was under 17, they are victims. I know they got paid, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of these chicks were like 18, 19, 20, 21, 24. You're not victims. Get out of line. You're not victims. You were paid to do a job. And you kept going back. And it's not like, you kept going back, like, I was in the other room trapped and I just couldn't leave. No! Epstein would pay them like on a Tuesday for a hamburger today. And they'd come like 3 days a week, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then he had a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then I don't know, maybe it was just a Sunday and he recognized Saturday as the Shabbat or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. But I know that these girls, and they went home. Bye. They weren't chained up. They were paid money to rub the magic egg. Let's see what the hell these people say.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Ro. I woke up this morning and I turned to my weather app to check the temperature and it was 32 degrees. And my first thought was, hell has froze over.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to entertain these people, Marjorie. Let's go with your cheesiness. Look at this broad. If she wasn't young, get out of line.
I want to speak.
Wait, Rosie O'Donnell, this broad, get out of line. Look at Rosie. Right up there. Get out of here. What did he pay you when you were like 35? Get the hell out of line. No, but you're not a victim.
Goodness and love and hope into the women standing behind me and all of the other survivors.
Oh, give me a break. I just get out of here.
Fight. The real fight will happen after that.
All right, yeah, we're gonna fight some more, whatever. Oh goodness grief! Just what did I do over there? Let's bring this down. Where's all right? There she is. She's boring my audience. Look at this. Everybody keeps calling Marjorie Trader Green a rhino, yet she has a Liberty score of an A, a 100% A, while little Lindsey Graham, oh, look at me, Lindsey Graham, he's got an F, 43%, and yet he's MAGA and she's a rhino. I know, like, she was probably saying good things. I'm sorry, I just couldn't take it. Yesterday, while Donald Trump is calling Marjorie Taylor Greene Marjorie Trader Green, that's just dirty, dude. He's out playing with old pickleballs over here. He's having a good old time with fucking Lindsey Graham. I think he's from North Carolina, right? North Carolina, come on and raise up. If you don't vote this chuckalucka out, you're a bunch of assholes. Sorry. It's like China. Asshole. My heart is with the Americans who struggle today. Look at this shit. U.S. grocery prices have never been more expensive. The average cost of groceries for a family of 4 is now up a record $1,030 a month. Yep. Now, here's the thing. I lived in 2018, 2019, 2020, and 21. Halfway through this, prices were still way the French toast down. So looking at this now, I don't know how much I believe it. This is probably right because it's the end, but it more is like this. Way down, and then it shoots up. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, dag nabbit. All right. Donald Trump said, look at Troy Niles is like, I'll be voting no on the Epstein hoax. The Democrats are using the Epstein hoax to distract us. What are you talking about, stupid? Everybody wants these daggone things. Donald Trump said, now that the Democrats are using the Epstein hoax involving Democrats, not Republicans, to try and deflect from their disastrous shutdown and all of their other failures, I'll be asking AG Pam Bondi and the DOJ, excuse me, sorry, together with our great patriots at the FBI, there's no patriots at the FBI, to investigate Jeffrey Epstein's involvement in relationship with Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Reid Hoffman, JP Morgan Chase, and many other people and institutions to determine what is going on with them and him. This is another Russia scam. What are you talking about? It's another Russia. With all the arrows pointing to the Democrats. See, now here's the deal. Because, it's great. It's been great for a while. Donald Trump's weird, way of speaking has worked. It's been hilarious, okay? But he's going around saying it's a hoax when there's a whole bunch of ladies outside. Most of them are not victims, but a bunch of them are real victims. A 14-year-old girl, I don't care if you pay a 14-year-old girl, you don't get to do that. She's now a victim, and you're a piece of shiz. Wood chipper. But, just saying, over 17, sorry, that's, just a legal transaction. Well, I mean, it's a legal transaction, but on both people, like the statute isn't a victim. She's like, oh my God, he paid me. I approached him. Well, they were approaching him. I'm not even going to get into it. Not going to get into it. Scott, don't miss Bubba tomorrow. Be there for the whole show. I'm always there. The whole show, bro. I don't leave that show ever. Shit's gonna be insane. Yeah. Oh shit. Now you got me all excited for tomorrow. Why will it be insane? Yeah, why will it be insane tomorrow? That's gonna be nuts. Oh no, is Tuttle gonna verbally assault Gene tomorrow? That would be a bad move. Gene will be like, Turtle, I'll kick your ass. Oh, I shouldn't make fun of it. Bells. Bells is no laughing matter, folks. MTG looks like the captain of the cheerleader squad who got briefly derailed in life by meth. She kind of does. She kind of does. Not kind of. She really does. Oh, yeah, that's right. Bubba said Tuttle could go after Lasker. Oh, shiz it. It's going to be good tomorrow. Lasker's, Tuttle's not going to go after Lasker. He can try a little bit, but is Lasker going to be on? If the two of them are on together, it's going to be Nick the Gun Guy. Right? It's just going to be insane. I forgot the word insane. Blonde isn't a hair color; it's a lifestyle. I agree with that. Might be good if they were both in studio. Not really sure what the setup of exactly. Adam Wiley cited, Tuttle will probably have a green screen. Nick, tell us what tomorrow is. And don't say Wednesday either, you smart aleck. You're Weisenheimer. All right, let me get back to this, to my stories. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I'm almost done with her. President Trump just attacked me and lied about me. I haven't called him at all. So he's like, She posted the shit. Check the flight logs of Epstein's plane. Bill Clinton on there like 26 times. Hillary too. For many of us, releasing the Epstein files has always been for the women who were the victims of Jeffrey Epstein. But also because we believe that. Oh, sorry. But also because we believed that Democrat bad guys like the Clintons were entangled and involved with him. Epstein was the spider that wove the web of the deep state. Lean it into it. Yeah. In every single interview I have done. Oh, the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. That's what Natalie trumps because she's texted Trump. Trump didn't text back. One of his assistants, Natalie, sent back the Jeffrey Epstein hoax in all caps. She's like, in every single interview I have done, I have defended President Trump. I can't do a good Marjorie Taylor Greene. What do you want from me? I've said over and over, the women say he did nothing wrong. And their attorney says he's the only one who helped. Trump's the only one who helped convict Jeffrey Epstein. That's true. Them being raped as teenagers is not a hoax. Because what the hell is it? I thought it was on here. Trump was like, Marjorie's always calling me, and I don't have time for her. I guess that's why she's upset. I don't give her my time. It's like, dude, you're a dick. Trump is a wacko. Sometimes it's just weird. Nick Sorter, breaking 3 hours ago. Hold on one second. All right. I feel a little better. Ralph Norman has just filed to censure Democrat Rep. Stacey Plaskett and remove her from the Intel Committee for colluding with Jeffrey Epstein during a hearing, an actual hearing, an official hearing. Newly released emails show Plaskett was begging for Epstein to meet her as recently as 2018. Well after he became a convicted cis-ex predator. Geez, that thing went fun. Democrats are sickers. Look at right here. Watch this. Where the hell is it? Thanks again, Stacy. Good morning, Leslie. I don't know. If you would share this invitation with Jeffrey, it'd be much appreciative. I would be grateful for his support and the support of those that he may direct to assist me. I'll be in New York City the Thursday of the event throughout the weekend. Again, thanks, Stacy.
Resolution 888, censoring and condemning Delegate Stacy Plaskett and removing her from the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence for conduct that reflects the discredibility on the House of Representatives for colluding with convicted felon and offender Jeffrey Epstein during a congressional hearing. Whereas Stacy Plaskett, the delegate representing the United States Virgin Islands in the House of Representatives, inappropriately coordinated in real time with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein in a congressional hearing in February of 2019. Whereas Delegate Plaskett was actively coached by Epstein during the hearing, receiving instructions on specific lines of questioning, and was congratulated after the message by Mr. Epstein, good work.
Where is the damn
Whereas
thing?
Jeffrey Epstein, the Speaker of the House, is not in order.
Where is the? I thought they. Why wouldn't they have the thing? I thought this was actually going to be the video. This should be the video. I don't know why it's not here. There's a video of her literally looking at her phone and she's reading off what Jeffrey Epstein is asking her to say.
The gentleman has the floor. The chair would again ask the body to please observe the quorum, keep conversations to a minimum.
Let's go, Buckaroo.
Whereas Jeffrey Epstein was a known convicted felony sex offender, having pled guilty and been convicted for procuring a child for prostitution and solicitation, a proselyte in a plea deal in 2008, and served a 13-month prison sentence. Whereas in the course of that investigation,
whoa, I heard today it was 2011. It was 2008. So he probably got out right at the beginning of 2011. That's probably what they mean. So everybody knew, at least by 2009, he's diddling kids.
The FBI compiled reports on dozens of confirmed minors who credibly alleged sexual abuse by Mr. Epstein.
And she knew. Filthy animal. All right, I thought this was a good bit. All right, so I don't want, why is it good? Owen Schroyer, 8 hours ago. Love you, Owen. Friend of the show. Let's go. Let's see. I hope this isn't a minute and 40 seconds.
And that's what we did by fighting so hard against the most powerful people in the world, even the President of the United States, in order to make this vote happen today. I was called a traitor by a man that I fought for 6 years for. And I gave him my loyalty for free. I won my first election without his endorsement, beating 8 men in a primary. And I've never owed him anything, but I fought for him for the policies and for America first. And he called me a traitor for standing with these women and refusing to take my name off the discharge petition. Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women standing behind me. And I want to tell you that this only became possible today because the American people whom we serve as representatives here in Congress demanded that this vote happen.
We put pressure. Just say we put pressure. I think she's going to try and run for president. To be fair, I trust her more than I trust Trump right now. And I hate saying those words coming out of my mouth bother me, but it's the truth. But I wanted to play this for this reason, for this one.
It became possible today because the American
Come
people
on, Toots.
Foreign countries.
There you go.
Traitor is refusing to take my name off the discharge petition.
This is all I wanted to play. I didn't know where it was in there. Of course, it's right smack dab in the middle. 46 seconds in a minute and 41 second long video. All right, listen to this.
Let me tell you what a traitor is. A traitor is an American that serves foreign countries and themselves. A patriot is an American that serves the United States of America and Americans like the women.
Woo! You can just stop right there. Woo! That's right. And Trump's like, oh, look at Marjorie Taylor Greene while he's doing the bidding of these other nations. It's ridiculous. My ex's stepdad was an older guy. I used to have that channel on that shows Gunsmoke in the Virginian at full volume. I seen a few episodes, but definitely not all of them. Yeah, I haven't seen them all either, but I watched it plenty. Let's make a rule, brothers. If you have never watched Gunsmoke episode, you can't be in the chat. No! We're not all old farts. Green versus Vance. Listen, Marjorie Taylor Greene over Vance all day long. As the years go by, I think I won't even have to do it. But when we get closer to those times when it's, the primary for all the Republicans, who's going to take over, the reign of Trump, I will expose that little chunkamunka with his eyeliner for the Palantir plant that he is. I'm going to lose sniz if I say anything bad about JD Vance. Oh, no. Do you have tinnitus? Damn. Tinnitus is awful. I get it every once in a while. It's like temporary tinnitus. Like my ears just like, it sucks. Yes. Green versus Kamalika. And you're talking about the big show. The main event. The main voting event. I think she's talking about Joe Biden, brothers. I think so, too. What if it turns out that JD Vance is the best president we have ever had, Scott? Well, I'm hoping we never find out. I'm sorry. Listen, JD Vance cannot be trusted, okay? Anybody with an absolute brain knows that all those people that went there on January 6th to demand that there be an honest, not bipartisan, but I'll just say it because I can't think of the other word. A bipartisan independent vote, or independent audit of the vote. That's all we wanted. JD Vance called all those people Nazis. They should have never showed up. The election wasn't rigged. He can burn. No, we don't want him. Vance is a snake in the grass. Vote for a smart dog to be president. Might as well. I'm a Vance guy. I'm not going to apologize. And you don't have to. I love you as all. I don't care. We can disagree on stuff for Pete's sake. What are we? Leftists? Here's a great story I want to share with you. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing folks. Donald Trump Jr., so a convicted CISX offender who trafficked kids, gets invited to a private dinner with Obama and a meeting with Hakeem Jeffries 5 years after being released from prison for his crimes. But it's somehow still all about Trump, huh? The Epstein saga is a his hoax, but not the Democrats who he funded and enabled, blah, 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 blah. Holy Krizap. House Oversight Chair James Comer just exposed Hakeem Jeffries on the House floor for soliciting a meeting and donations from Jeffrey Epstein, even after he was Epstein was a convicted CISX offender. Hakeem, Democrat fundraisers invite Epstein to an event or to meet privately with Hakeem Jeffries as part of the 2013 effort to win the Majoritas.
Solicited money.
Hold on, buckaroo. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet, I'll tell you what.
Colleagues' coordination with Epstein. Another email shows Democrat fundraisers invited Epstein to an event or to meet privately with Hakeem Jeffries.
Ooh.
As part of their 2013 effort to win a majority. So Hakeem Jeffries' campaign solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein. That's what we found in the last document batch. The files underscore why former President Trump must appear for his deposition. We've subpoenaed him. To date, the Democrats have done nothing to help us secure his appearance. I support full transparency. The Oversight Committee will continue to work to get the truth to the American people and to get justice for the victims. That's our goal of this investigation. With that, I yield back.
The gentleman yields back.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, we reserve.
The gentleman reserves. The gentleman from Maryland is recognized.
Why'd you put that to part in? What the heck's wrong with you? All right, so where did I put it? Where did I put it? Come on. This is why it's nice to put things in a row. Put them in a row. Where the hell is that? Nope, not that one, not that one, not that one, not that one. Don't look. Where the hell are they? Oh, they're my replies. Supplies. Come on now. Where the hell are they? Here he is. I knew I put him in a row. Here's this one. We'll get into that in 1 second. And look at this one. Look at this. Hakeem Jeffries didn't touch any girls on Epstein Island. Only little boys. Little boys. That's what we just saw right there. And then, what do you know? I dug this up myself. Nobody else. This was your boy's work. Because I was like, I know I heard Hakeem Jeffries talking smack, saying, why won't Trump just release the Epstein files? Look at this is Hakeem Jeffries, July 22nd of this year, the Lord's year of 20 twizzle fizzle. Donald Trump and the House Republicans have the power to release the Epstein files today. They refused to do it. Look at
Jeffrey Epstein was a friend of Donald Trump.
Oh, really?
Jeffrey Epstein was arrested during the Trump administration.
Uh-huh.
Jeffrey Epstein was detained during the Trump administration.
No, he was arrested and jailed during your boy Obama's administration, Chuckalugga. And then during Trump's administration, they put federal charges on his ass. And then all of a sudden, I don't know. We don't know what happened. Either he kazilled himself or was kazilled by someone else or he's living in Tel Aviv. We don't know for sure. But this Chuckalugga just 3 months ago acting like he was Donald Trump's friend. I don't even know who he is. Who's Jeffrey Epstein? What could be an Epstein? I don't know nothing.
Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide during the Trump administration.
Yeah, because Bill Barr went up in there, make sure the job was done. Or he snuck him out to Tel Aviv. We don't know, is what I'm saying.
Trump administration officials have said
prior
to arriving in Washington in positions of prominence, including at the FBI and the Department of Justice, that they were going to release the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Trump administration officials are now in a position to release the Epstein files. Does any of that, in your view, have anything to do with President Joe Biden?
What? Joe Biden? You talking about that walking, talking vegetable in a diaper? Nobody gives a French toast about him. We talking about you, big boy. Will Smith looking ass, punk ass.
Why do we think President Joe Biden or President Barack Obama's names are being invoked?
Oh, because we know for a fact now, Chuckalugga, you sure you one of those? Are you sure you wanted those Epstein files released, big boy? Are you sure?
Because Donald Trump is running scared.
Oh, is he now? It's big talk, tough talk. Wait, look at him now. Now we know that this dude is boys with Epstein, like in one, fashion or another. And Obama and Obama's people and all these Democrats are all boys with Epstein, okay? Donald Trump's not wrong. Epstein was way closer with all the Democrats. I'm sure he had Lindsey Graham and Mitch McConnell fly on turtle. Oh, I'm flying on the plane. Oh, it's a pretty plane. Who are these young ladies? Oh, I'm sure Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham were there with all their Democrat friends. And John McCain. Oh, play with my stub. You don't trust none of these chuggaluggers. They are all leftists. Rhinos and leftists. Democrats and rhinos. They are. Trump's not wrong. We all knew that from the jump.
And the Trump administration is running scared. What are they hiding from the American people?
Oh, what are they hiding, huh? What are you hiding there, little business? Right there, chuggalucka. We got your punk ass. Grab you by them big stupid ears and chuck you into prison now. Get in the hole, you dirty. Well, don't get in that hole because we know where Hakeem likes to go. If you're looking to knock Hakeem Jeffries off message, you won't get very far, right? Hakeem Jeffries positions himself for a long career in Washington, just like Nancy Pelosi. There's a hip-hop song, Every Day I'm Hustling, and I kind of feel that way down here in Washington, Hakeem Jeffries said, in a positive manner, of course. He's like, every day I'm hustling. I'm the most boring dude. Burl. We gotcha. We gotcha. Gotcha, punk ass. All right, now let's get into Cash Patel. Newsom over Vance. No. Listen, I'll take JD Vance over any Democrat any day. Okay. Wait. Oh, I missed all you guys' wonderful stuff. Dag nabbit. Don't worry, Sniz. You will be sorry. Oh, what did you do to my boy? What did you do? What if it turns out JD? Nah, that shit ain't ever happening. Vote for us. Yes. Oh, don't worry, Sniz. You will be sorry. Yes. Listen, JD Vance, Mike Pence, same thing. Look I wanted Mike Pence to delay the certification further to investigate the fraud allegation. He wouldn't do it. You know why? Because Mike Pence and JD Vance, same chuckalacka. Two birds of a feather, frauding together, baby. It's not good. I'm going to get Jesse Waters to run for president and then Doc Massey. I'll vote for Doc Massey right now. Jesse Waters, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Jesse Waters. I'm going to get Uncle Jesse from Full House to run for president. I mean, his wife there was paying off like Harvard for their daughters to go to school, which I don't know if I'm totally against, to be honest with you. But Uncle Jesse was great. I'm going to make a bold prediction right now on this show, brothers. Oh, I'm ready. Maybe Uncle Jesse from Dukes of Hazzard. That's maybe even better. We're ready. Jessica Simpson from Dukes of Hazzard movie. Donald Trump Jr. will be the Republican candidate for president in 2028. That's who I wanted from the jump, to be honest with you. I want Donald Trump Jr. And I'm hoping Barron Trump will be ready by the time he gets out. I don't think he will, but, you know. It is pretty bold. It's possible. I hope so. Maybe that's what Bannon was talking about. I don't know. I honestly God, I try to give all these people the benefit of the doubt. I really do. Just after seeing all the emails with Bannon and Epstein, and Bannon was like saying like, oh, they're going to talk about Trump. What should they say? Like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, Bannon, whose side are you on, dude? Like, no. Catherine Bach, anyone? Sure. It would be a Trump for a third term. That would be pretty funny. And kind of technically, yes. Seems unlikely, but it would be funny. I agree. This douchebag thinks he's the next Barack Obama. He does. He's like, if Barack Obama and Will Smith had a boring baby, it would be Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem Jeffries looks like a man who has been blackmailed and extorted his entire life. I agree. He tries to. He tries so bad. He's like, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to talk like Barack Obama. It's like, dude, you can't listen. Now, I'll tell you right now, if you Hakeem Jeffries is no Barack Obama. I'll tell you right now. Where's my husband, Big Michael? Big Michael, come over here and swing your thing around and show Hakeem Jeffries. Like, why? You want to drown somebody today? You want Hakeem to drown? Oh, that's right, Big Mike. Put that back in your pants now. We don't want to drown anybody for seeing Big Mike's thingamajam. It does. Hakeem Jeffries Obama stanks. Never Vancer, Prancer, Dancer. Never Cracker. You guys know what that's from? Never Cracker Snatcher. My kids still watch that movie. New scrum for permanent resident of Alcatraz. Absolutely. That dude. He's got a nice warm seat in hell. I'm not joking. Gavin Newsom is a piece of shiz. Dude's done many, 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 many bad things. It's because Mike Pence was afraid. That's why I know. It's because Mike Pence was in on the steal, brothers and sisters. That shiz was stolen. That election was rigged and stolen. Nobody voted for. Are you telling me that Joe Biden was more popular than Barack Obama? Barack Obama, who was in Chicago for his inaugural address or his like acceptance speech, they had huge Roman columns everywhere, and there's like 700,000 people who came up to the cold Chicago to listen to now everybody. We're gonna be the president for everybody. Okay. Nobody wanted to hear that shit. I mean, well, everybody wanted to hear that shit, but it was all bullshit. Nobody came out to hear Biden. Remember, Trump's going around doing, these huge rallies everywhere, and Biden showing up in a car, and he's like, "Hey, it's good to be here." And there's like three or four crickets in the crowd, and there's like 12 people that work for Biden, and they clap. Oh, this is great. And then they'd get back in the bus and follow him to the next place. It was pathetic. You're going to tell me he got more votes than Obama from Democrats? There's no way on planet Earth. Mike Pence is a big coward. Vance is his third fake name. He's a CIA plant. Thank you, DMS. The voice of reason. I'm going to have to do it. I've been trying to put together this damn Palantir video for a while. I was going to do it once I'm laid off because I'll have time to actually really do it. I want to be able to just make an hour-long video and watch it with you guys and know where I'm going to pause it and talk, or at least close to it. Vance is no good. I promise you. I promise with all my soul. But if you guys like him, just wait until I show you. I don't think you'll. And if you like him afterwards, I don't care. I still love you. What the hell? What am I going to do? That shit don't matter to me. I wish I had a desk job at the CIA so I could point to my orchard and say, "That's my CIA plant." That's pretty good. Did you write that? That's pretty good. I know. I love that shit. Barron Trump is the reason we have minimum age for a presidente. I like him. I know. That was really good. Newsom is so irrelevant just to make AOC look not so bad. I agree with you. I think you're absolutely right. Where did the 12 million Democrat votes go in 2020? Where'd they go? 12 million votes extra popped up, exactly the amount needed to beat Trump. Trump won all 6 swing states and lost the election. That doesn't, it was, I could go on and on. Don't get me going. The election was rigged. You can't tell me they just sat this one out. Exactly. It's complete bullshit. Developing Kash Patel reportedly confront. This was on October 29th. Kash Patel reportedly confronted counter-terrorism chief, higher position than Kash Patel. Reportedly confronted counterterrorism chief Joe Kent after Kent reviewed FBI files. Hold on. Sorry. Damn it, I gotta stop going. To probe possible foreign ties to Charlie Kirk's assassination. I know the fat pig is all excited about this. He just loves this one. Kent, a top aide to Tulsi Gabbard, believed foreign actors could have aided shooter Tyler Robinson, and Kash Patel blocked them. But why? Why would you do that, you say? Oh, there it is. I found it. Look at it. Anyone else still find it crazy that Thomas Crooks just happened to be in a BlackRock commercial? Wow. Interesting. Who'd have thunk? Have you been in a BlackRock commercial? Do you know anyone personally who's ever been in a BlackRock commercial? Pretty weird. Dagnabbit, where is it? Where is it? Somebody yelled at Kash Patel and it was awesome. Did I not save it? Give me a break over here. Come on. It was perfect. It was perfect, I tell you. Where the hell did it go? Oh, it was great. Dagnabbit. Let me see something. Let me just see what Madam Ruby sees. No, let's post some replies. This broad followed Kash Patel, and it was hilarious. I mean, it was actually more sad, to be honest with you, because Kash Patel just sat there like a dumb shit. And she's like, how do you feel about... I know I replied it. I know I did. Hold your horses. Keep them horses held. I know I did it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Where is it? I know Bubba talked about it today, and I talked about it last week or something like that. The tariff payback. President Trump says Americans could soon cash in on tariff revenues or dividends, really, with checks worth up to $2,000, worth up to $2,000 hitting mailboxes by the midterm elections, just like I called. That's why I did this one. Because I called it. Everybody's like, oh, you're not going to do it. All these videos out there like, oh, where are we going to get our money? It's Christmas is coming up. It's like, dude, first of all, he just announced it. They need so much time to get those things rolling. I think, this is my personal opinion, I think if Democrats are winning in the polls, you ain't getting no check. If the Republicans are winning the polls, you're getting a check. Should Trump give us checks? I ain't gonna lie. If I get one, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, nice. But the truth is, pay off the debt so that my actual dollars that I already have that I earned will be worth more. Breaking judge. Look at this. 6 hours ago. Federal judge blocks Texas from using redrawn congressional maps that would boost the GOP in the 2026 midterm elections. Now, a lot of people are like, I can't believe you're doing that. Listen, 40% of the voters here in Massachusetts are a vote Republican. Do you know how many Republican representatives we have in the House or in the Senate here in Massachusetts? 0. Nada. You want to know why? Because this is the land that gerrymander came from. That's why it's gerrymandering. So I said, even though I misspelled judge and block, God, I was rushing myself. Is this judge going to block Massachusetts and California from gerrymandering? Why is it only red states? By the way, find this judge and do what you got to do in Minecraft. I'm sick of these judges. It's ridiculous. Nobody ever blocks the garbage gerrymandering here. I mean, 40%. We should at least get, I guess we have less than 50%. So I guess that means they get 2 senators, but we should at least get, I don't know, 3 or 4 reps, state reps. We get nothing. The state is 1 billion% Democrat. There's no Republicans at all. It sucks. Yeah, I guess they had Hebrew translation here on X. The disabling and they disabled the Hebrew translation. It's weird. If you don't see these people for what they are now, why would he say that? If you don't see these people for what they are by now, then you don't want to. What? Because they disabled Hebrew translations? Why? What's wrong with that? People post about the new Hebrew translation feature. Twitter is down the next day. Is that why Twitter's down? Look at this person just asking a question. Is this why they disabled Hebrew translations on X? Because this guy, Yusef Blah, said, may all the babies in Gaza die within a minute, God willing, with their parents and their grandmothers dizzed around them. That was in June. If we said that, imagine if we said, may AOC dizzy with all of her Democrats around. Imagine if you said that, you get kicked off of X. I don't know why it doesn't happen this way. Half the internet went down as the Epstein victims press conference was happening. That's why I said at the beginning of the show, I don't know what the hell why it was down. Was it the Hebrew thing? Was it literally during the Epstein victims deal, X was down. All the internet was down, for God's sakes. Very, very weird. So they shut it down. Henry Fitzgerald. I don't know why. I don't know. What radicalized you? Translated from Hebrew. I just look at. So Gronk, I'll never say that correctly. So X deleted Hebrew translation because Jays were calling for genocide on this app without getting suspended. It's really weird. It's like, Grok, why? Translation from his Hebrew was disabled because it often amplified inflammatory or policy violating content, like calls for violence to a global audience via inaccurate or literal renditions. X prioritizes free speech for opinions, but limits features that exacerbate harm without suspending originals. No evidence supports targeting any group. It's about platforming integrity. Admit documented spikes in his Hebrew hate speech. Oh, so people can still write in Hebrew and make death threats and say horrible shit. And the way you fix that is by not translating it. Oh. Okay, yeah. Elon Musk is one of us. He's just a normal, regular guy. Look at the mask is off. Yes, diversity. It's about getting rid of white people, and that's a good thing. Written by Emily Goldstein. American failed his gender and sexuality class because he put there were only 2 genders. and the teacher canceled this dude. They disabled translation for posts in his Hebrew, caused 99% of them. Oh, they disabled the translation for posts in his Hebrew because 99% of them were this. Okay, this is why they disabled it. It seems to me that young Americans need another Nizine 11. Not good. All right, we got to get going, but before I do, look at this mess. This crazy lady. This went down yesterday, November 16th. Well, 2 days ago, at a public event in Denver, Colorado, where a health inspector dumped Blizzneach. I don't know what I can say on here. Into a Colorado food vendor's prep. Just because they were heated. Look at this Ms. S. This is crazy. Old bird. Guess what, Biznitch? You're out of here. Get her out. What if somebody didn't see her do that and went over and had a bite? Like, yeah, they're shut down, but the people who handle the food can still eat the food if they want. They just can't give it to anybody else. So if somebody walks by and is like, what's wrong with this? This is fine. And they drink Blizzneach, you should go to jail for murder, because that is really, really bad. All right. I'm going to leave y'all with this beautiful thing. Let me explain it real quick. This South African man protected his daughter with his life. Remember, this is daily life for South Africans in South Africa. I think it's an uplifting thing. Shit's real up here, people.
What the fuck? Like, stop fucking, guys. Never cease to fucking. What the hell? Oh my gosh,
So that's it. Yeah, that's not a happy one. Where's the happy one? I need a happy. I had a good happy one from yesterday. Shit, we gotta hurry up. DMS is coming up any moment now. Where's my happy one? I thought that was it. That was kind of awesome, though, because the dude was sticking up for his daughter, but, you know, oh, here it is. Little something fun to go away with. All right, folks. On that note, get your tuckuses over to Dark Master. I know I would like to end the show on a happy note. I'm like, I should have did that sooner, but I thought the other video was funny, and I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. But that was pretty good. Ghillie suits and jump scares are always great. Please, everybody, get over to. I know, right? I love it. Get over to Dark Match Steve, please, everybody. I'll be over there in the chat. It's always a great time. The chat is just as amazing here as it is over there. We are going to have some fun over at DMS's. I'll be back in tomorrow at 6:10-ish, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get over to DMS. We're going to have a grand old time. I love y'all. All right. I'll see you over at DMS's. Go.